He said he think his hard work let Lil Wayne down.
Yep, that's what he said. But no, he said he basically said I used to bump the car to 3,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And he talked about his hard work. He think his hard work let Lil Wayne down.
right.
How do you
Meaning
feel, how do you
the
feel
fact.
about how do y'all feel about that comment?
Well, obviously, he's taking a jab at the fact that Lil Wayne was complaining about not being accepted into the
So
Super Bowl.
you see it as a jab
Yeah, I do.
because he basically said he paying homage to Wayne. That's always been one of his favorite people that he follow, his artists.
Nah, I don't think so at all. You see, I think this is where Lil Wayne is trying to interject because Scotty, right? If I look up to you, right, and you don't get something, and we rap together, right, and I was like, damn, I think my success, you probably, my success now that I got, let you down. Is that a jab at you?
I
Since
mean, he's saying
since we know each other.
he's saying his hard work made people choose him over Lil Wayne.
Right, but he said let Lil Wayne down. He ain't talk about Lil Wayne. He said let Lil Wayne down. You know what I'm saying?
But you saw the way Wayne was acting in that.
Yeah.
Right. No, but we keeping it in context. What he said.
Yeah. So hold on. Hold it right there. Mo, let me hear what you got to say. Be patient. Hold up. Let me hear Mo.
I don't understand what he means by let Lil Wayne down. First off, like what is he? Like,
What does that sound like to you? Is it a jab?
It sounds like to me that he's lamenting the fact that what he did with Lil Wayne or for Lil Wayne wasn't good enough.
Right. So it's not a jab.
We're all thinking this in context to the Super Bowl.
Oh, it wasn't good enough for what?
I have no idea.
So
I'm just listening to that line in the song. That's it. I ain't thinking about nothing else but
we
the line.
just hearing it too, and so basically, off of that line, Lil Wayne responded with a tweet.
Let's see the tweet.
You got it? Pull it
you
up.
can click on it. You can pull it up.
Yeah, go ahead and switch it out. You can switch it out. Go ahead. You can read it.
Well, damn sure can't read it.
It says, I just be chilling and they still come for my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep. I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me, but I shall destroy if disturbed. On me, love. He took it as a jab.
So
yeah, he took it as an insult.
So back to you, Scotty. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think he took it as I think it was a jab.
So is the response worth the line in the song?
No,
because I'm gonna tell you like this.
Okay.
If it was all love between them and they respected each other like that, Lil Wayne wouldn't have behaved the way he did on that post. He would have said, "Yo, congrats."
So let me ask you a question. The line Kendrick put in the song, from what Lil Wayne did after with the whole crying situation, because that's what we all saw it as, right?
Right.
Does that line matches well with what Lil Wayne did after they offered it to Kendrick?
What you mean?
Because if Wayne had acted differently, K-Dot wouldn't have put this line in the song.
Most likely, no. He probably
right.
wouldn't.
So is the line worthy of what Wayne did?
He felt like he fell short of Lil Wayne giving him his flowers.
Exactly.
Right.
So is that a good line to put in there? It wasn't really dissing him, but it was kind of
no. That is a jab.
It's right. It's but it's not a big jab. It ain't worth the response. Okay, so what you just read, that response you just read from Wayne, does that response equal with that little jab? That was a little jab.
No, it doesn't.
It's not like somebody crying baby like little wolf out here.
Yeah, I think Lil Wayne went overboard with the response.
I think so too.
It didn't warrant that kind of let the big dog, the dragon sleep. He's not trying to wake you up. He's just saying he was chosen to do something that they didn't choose you for. I had to work. Right. I had to work hard to get chosen. It ain't really got nothing to do with him.
Yo, you don't think putting that line on the track isn't a declaration of war?
No, it's not.
I don't think so.
Okay, you know what? You know what? Because our culture and how rap music is, it is, but it shouldn't be.
Right.
Because what I was going to say, that's what I was going to say was, I did it personal to make sure you get it, because it's like this. If I know Lil Wayne, right, and I'm saying my hard work, all right, switch it. Let's go with a different one. When Kanye West did it for Jay-Z in Big Brother, was that a jab? That's a perfect example. Kanye West and Jay-Z.
Nah, Kanye was Big Brother. Kanye was bigging up Jay on the whole track.
Big Brother,
right? But he in some parts he's saying I wanted to be like him. So he's saying, "Yo, I used to listen to your music."
It was a whole song instead of a line, bro.
Right, but that's the same.
Right, this is one line. So okay, we gonna end it there.
If you're gonna leave it on open to interpretation, then I mean you're gonna have to take what comes.
Okay, get your final thoughts.
It wasn't open though. It wasn't open. Go ahead.
Is it worth it? Like 12, is the response worth the line?
No, I don't think so.
What about you, Dre?
Yes.
You say yeah. Okay. What about you, Mo?
Nah, it wasn't. It was overdone.
Is it worth a response at all?
From Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
Not my opinion, no.
So the culture is calling for a response. You know this.
But you're asking me though. You're not asking the culture. I'm saying no, leave it alone.
What's that?
I was.
No, he said. Scotty said that the culture asking for an answer. But you're not asking the culture. You're asking me. I'm saying.
Yeah, you looking at it from
a go ahead, 12. Hold up, Scotty. Go ahead, 12.
From a grown man, let's act grown.
hold up.
Exactly.
You're not looking at it from a hip hop standpoint.
Exactly. All my responses come from I'm fucking grown. Let's relax. But like you said, the culture does deem, okay, we need to get a response. You're absolutely right. So
let me ask you another question. Let me ask you another question.
Hold up, Scotty. Hold up, Scotty. Go ahead, 12. Go ahead.
I was going to say this. I think, and this is my speculation at this point, right, is I think they probably spoke and they put out this tweet. I could say this could be coerced because they probably put out this tweet for a next rap battle. Because guess what? If Drake lost, if Drake lost, according to P, that's P boy right there, Drake. If Drake lost, right?
What?
If Drake lost in that battle, who's the next up that's worthy to take on K-Dot? It would be Lil Wayne.
Right.
And if Lil Wayne stands a chance in that battle, it's good coverage for more money and to make him more viable and more relevant in this time. I'm not saying he's not relevant, but make him current. Let's switch the word relevant, current for these times.
But let's get it. Let's not get it twisted. Lil Wayne will get eaten alive. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the question right there.
That's the thing.
Because
that's the thing.
It has come up.
They want to know.
The question has come up. Do you want to see K-Dot and Kendrick? I mean, on Lil Wayne battle?
I don't.
Now, according to that response that you just read, Mr. Beeman, how confident would you be, or how confident would you feel if he was actually going to respond to Kendrick? And do you think he will?
I think he knows in the back of his mind if he responds, Kendrick is going to pull out. I don't kiss my daddy.
So let me ask you another question.
It's going to be a rap.
Let me ask you another question.
But his ego is involved.
Let me ask you this question. Yeah. Do you think Lil Wayne sees himself on the same level as Kendrick?
No.
Where do you think he sees him? Above or below?
As old news.
No, but I'm saying, do you think
that's below, P? That's below. That's below.
Top or below?
I mean, it's below.
Yeah.
So
not if we count in the money aspect and popularity aspect.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about as an artist, because he thinks he's a massive legend. And they look at K-Dot like some little kid that was a kid 10 years ago, but he's caught up and passed him. That's why he got the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Yeah.
I mean, his comment basically said, I did so good that I surpassed my idol.
Right.
And I was there. And because I surpassed him, I was the one that prevented him from performing at his greatest. This was going to be one of his.
Why speak on it?
Because of the way he acted when, listen, none of these guys even call him to say, yo, we appreciate you got it, congratulations, nothing. It was like, nah, man, I felt heartbreaking.
Yeah, but if that's the case, that's a backhanded compliment for real.
He did say that. He mentioned that. He said it in you've been listening. He said it was a backhanded compliment. He actually said that in the song.
No, I'm saying that Kendrick gave him a backhanded compliment.
He says it in the song too.
It can't be a backhanded compliment. I get what it is, but think about it. If I'm writing a song and I'm like, yo, damn, I used to look up to these people. Now, since I got on, they ain't happy for me. If I'm bigging you up and I'm writing a song, I'm gonna write a song to my emotions. Why the hell I care about Lil Wayne emotions if I'm writing a song? I don't care about your emotions if it's my song.
You gaslighting. Just know that it could be considered gaslighting.
Right, but you see,
why you say gaslighting? Because the way I took this, the thing is basically everybody know and wanted Lil Wayne to perform at the New Orleans Super Bowl.
No, not the majority of people didn't.
Right. However, because of K-Dot's success, he pushed his idol out of that spot. It wasn't.
So why not say it in a phone call? Why put it on a track?
Because
Kendrick is a very smart person.
Listen,
he knows how it's going to be misconstrued. If
Kendrick don't come out and get all over Twitter, he's not all over Instagram. He talks and says everything in his music. So either you take the jab or you hug the jab.
Listen, I doubt he says everything.
He's gonna put it in his music, and it's art for you to dissect.
I doubt he says everything in his music.
Now, obviously, Scotty and Wayne is on the same level because he responded. You're the only one that said you deserve a response the way it came out. I think he could have responded, but I didn't expect that heat, that smoke that he brought out. But I'm not mad at it. I'm here for the smoke.
Kendrick basically said, "Stop being a fucking crybaby."
Exactly.
Allegedly.
And how is a man supposed to respond to that?
Allegedly.
So, do you want the smoke? Do you want to see the smoke? Who wants?
And then Wayne said,
"Who wants to see K-Dot and Wayne?"
Okay, for the sake of the culture, let's see the smoke.
Y'all want to see the smoke?
But at the same time, it's like a Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. Nobody wants to see the legend get mollywhopped. You know what I'm saying?
But a legend to who? A legend to who?
People.
But that's what I'm saying. To who?
His legacy is legendary, son.
But I'm just saying,
Wayne.
To who? I love Lil Wayne, but I'm saying to who? Because guess what? It got
a lot of people. You know how big a Millie was? Just to
that's what I'm saying, but that was for our time.
A long time ago.
That was for our time.
But he's saying that he still got it. He say, "You want to take a shot and call me a crybaby? I'm going to show you that I still got it."
Right, but that's for a different generation. You get what I'm saying? I know he's still relevant. I know he's still, because I listen to him. I like Lil Wayne because that's who I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you're looking at the times. It's of the times. You know what I'm saying? But what I was going to say was that was like my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you a quick thing. I'll bring it right back. I was asking my daughter about 9/11, right? I was like, "What do you think about 9/11?" She's like, "Oh, Dad, you talking about the Porsche?" I'm like, "No, the Twin Towers in New York." You know what I'm saying? It's so far removed that the kids don't know. They only know Porsche 911. They don't know about 9/11 that happened in New York. And that's a great example. Yeah, when you talk about Lil Wayne, is what generation you talking to?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because I cracked up. I laughed for days. I even put that in my report for college. The class even laughed because they wasn't expecting that. 9/11 happened 20 years ago. That was the same time Lil Wayne was out, right? Lil Wayne was hot around that time. The kids of this generation don't know about 9/11, World Trade Center, and it's the same thing. I'm not saying Lil Wayne is not relevant. I'm just making that assimilation to say, hey, if my kid 10, 12 years old don't know what 9/11 was, they ain't gonna know who Lil Wayne is in that sense. So that's why I was putting it there. But Lil Wayne is big in my world. I like everything he do in the sense of music wise, but that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I always ask that question to say, hey, is he relevant to this generation or past generation?
That's true.
It's K dot moment. It's K dot moment.
Fuentes said, "I want to see this." Listen, hip hop culture. People want to see blood. Hip hop culture is a gladiator sport, son.
You know what? The thing is, so here's Fuentes again. Big up the Fuentes. Somebody want to read that one?
I'm 27, so I've heard Wayne when he was popping as a kid. So I do want to see him go at Kendrick.
Okay.
He said he heard. He wasn't listening to him like that. So
exactly. Yeah, what was your understanding of?
Yeah.
He heard it.
He heard it, but he wasn't into like because I grew up on the Hot Boys, BG, all of them cats. Right. So I could resonate with all that tracks.
Some of those albums that came out were mixtapes. They weren't actually albums. So there's 2 albums that he did, because I remember one year he dropped like 4 albums or something. It was insane. You know,
and Wayne was hot for way longer than Kendrick.
Yeah, he was.
We don't know how long Kendrick.
Well, he's had the machine behind him way before Kendrick.
Well, he started the machine because you remember he created the culture. So he's iconic. When you say bling bling, everybody used it. He came out with that. He was what, 15, 16 when he bling bling. Every time I come up, he did that. He did that for the culture.
Motherfuckers in 5XTs and fucking
exactly. You know what I'm saying? He set the culture. So that's why I said, I'm rooting for Lil Wayne, but is he equipped for the new times that we're in?
I don't think so. No, I don't think he has any music that resonate with today's culture or today's generation.
He's not as deep as Kendrick. Pause. You saying?
And then here's the thing. His music doesn't connect like okay, with Kendrick. Even though you don't like Kendrick, his music connect with our parents. So when you hear a music drop, you done heard that as a kid playing in the pen. So he's already in your mind to start with. So a lot more adults would connect with him because he's more into blues and alternative music. And I think he have I won't say deeper again, pause for Scotty, but I think he'd connect with people a lot easier.
Right. So he's more, his packaging is better. He's more of a better
artist. He's more artistic.
Yeah, so he's going to be more viable.
Not necessarily more artistic. I just think that he is more into.
He has better range.
Like he got better range. Yeah.
Like, okay, when I say the culture, like when you think of black people, you think of jazz, you think of blues. You know what I mean? Those are things that connect Black America to music. When you connect that to rap, it kind of put us, I know you understand what I'm talking about.
I
get you.
That's where it connects.
I don't think Wayne should battle him because there's so much news out there about Wayne and his bad ideas.
What does it matter?
It does matter because Kendrick is a person who's going to attack you as a person, not just as a lyricist. You feel me?
Well, we don't know that until you step out of line and go after his family. He keeping it bars for bar.
I doubt it. He gonna do him worse than he did Drake.
So you admit Drake is done, huh?
Drake is a wash.
Okay, cool. See, I've been saying that.
Stop talking about P-Boy like that. You know what I'm saying?
I've been saying that for a while, man. Drake is done.
Nah, I don't think so. Drake is gonna come back, regardless of trust me. Watch. It's like this. Certain artists have time. It's like anything.
Yeah.
So
you see that? Did you hear the Heart 6?
No, I haven't heard it.
He needs to come out with something like that where he basically is talking his truth. When he start revealing his true self,